So I guess let's kick things off on another episode of the Entertaining Stupid Podcast. My name's Buddy Jayson, and my friend today with me is...
Only Rheal.
Yeah, it's just Ray and me, because everybody's too busy doing other shit. And it seems like you and I are the only ones that really want to do this podcast over the internet, at least. I think.
Oh, we are the OGs of this.
Yeah, I think when we're able to actually have people on location again, it might change up. But for the time being, we're still over Discord, and I guess it's just you and I.
Which is funny to me because it's like being in person is great. Yeah, you get to see everyone and it's fun and all that. But it also means you have to drive there and drive home and stuff. Whereas the Discord is like I literally sit in my computer at home, pop in.
Yeah, we just chat for a little bit, and then off we go with our own days.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah. I guess they're too busy for us. Whatever.
Busy with lives.
Yeah, with family that care about them and other bullshit. All right. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is something very strange happened to me last night. So I've been kind of seeing this girl, right? And I was hanging out with her, and she had mentioned that she had spoken to her friends about me, right? And one of her friends goes and comments that I'm good looking enough. I'd masturbate to that. And I don't know how I feel about that comment. Like, it's a compliment, but like, it's a weird ass compliment. Like, yeah, I'm good looking and I'm sexually attractive, I guess, from her point of view, but it's just like, it's a weird way of putting it, and I don't know how I feel about it.
There's many better ways that they could have put it. Could have worded that a million different other ways.
Yeah, and like this girl I'm seeing, she was laughing her ass off from, the comments that her friends have made, and I'm sitting there going, well, what do I do with this information? Right? Like it's just me overthinking into this compliment, right? It's like, so you're saying there's a chance? If things don't work out here, does that mean I can move there? And like,
No. The answer is start my OnlyFans.
I guess so. I'm good looking. They find me. There's more than one woman out there that finds me attractive, I guess.
They're gonna flick the bean to somebody.
Yeah, why not try and make some money off of it, I guess?
But no, that's funny.
Yeah, and I couldn't really comprehend and wrap my head around it. Like, yeah, compliments are cool and all, and especially as guys, I think that we don't get a whole lot of compliments a lot of the time. And when we do get compliments, they kind of stick in our brains forever. So, like, I'm just wondering, it's probably what's going to be what happens. But like, I'm lying on my deathbed, and like, yeah, that girl said she would masturbate to me. So that's a highlight of my life, as I'm being surrounded by my loved ones and my friends and family, and I'm sitting there dying, and like, that's my highlight of this lifespan.
I've accomplished. Yeah. No, you're definitely right. Compliments stick with you.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be there for years.
And like, I'm used to like the regular stuff, like you're walking down the street and a guy or someone goes, "Hey, I like your jacket," or "I think you're looking good today." Yeah, those ones are cool, normal. The weirder ones are like at the gym, and it's like, you're looking shredded, and you're like, "Okay, cool, stranger. I'm just here working out on my own." Like cool. Thanks for letting me know.
That still feels good though. That still feels good.
Yeah, it does. But like this one, yeah, I would masturbate to you. It's it's the best compliment I've ever gotten, but it's also the weirdest compliment I've ever gotten.
Yeah, and I just kind of thought about it's like, all right, what if you flipped the genders here? That would be super creepy. If a dude said that about a girl,
if a dude said that about a girl, that would be weird.
But also in that regard, it's like, honestly, for most dudes, 99% of women out there fit the bill. We're not that picky.
We're not that picky as long as it's
So it's
got.
just like when you say that, the girl would be like, "Well, that's just like that's a nice coat compliment right there. Like that doesn't mean anything." But for a guy, like that's no, that's gonna be pretty top tier. Like that's a higher end,
Yeah, I
I
would think
think.
so.
I
And
would think
that
so.
that's definitely made me feel better about myself. Made my day.
I think you can at least extrapolate from it that you're, taking care of yourself well. The not manicure, but like taking care of your
I'm well
hair and
groomed.
face,
Yeah.
well
Yep.
groomed. Yeah. So, and the clothing attire that's important too.
I wonder. I just wonder how like rare of a compliment that is. Like what? If you were to survey like 100 dudes, how many times will this compliment have popped up?
One. This is a
I guess
rare.
I guess I'm the unicorn. I got the unicorn out of compliments there.
And it also what I don't think what changes it is that she said it to the other girl. It's not a girl saying it to you.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be
She
that would
she
be
told
even
her.
more
Yeah, yeah.
rare.
It was her friend that told her this. It'd be like,
Okay, okay. So that's the thing is, so if you said that to the person, it'd be creepy and weird. But when you're saying it to your friends, you can do a lot of different things. So like
and I
if
guess
you and I were
it's
talking,
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like it's girl talk or guy talk or whatever, right? It's like
right?
it's like when Dan goes around and says, Matt's got a nice dick. Like everyone takes that with a grain of salt, I guess.
I was gonna stick to the other gender, but yeah. No, it's just like if you came up to me and you're like, "Hey, I'm dating this girl," and you show me a picture, I'm like, "Oh yeah, like she's definitely a one night stand at least." It's like that's not something you would say to the girl or to any girl face to face. That's definitely improper. So that's just something you say to your guy friend, and it's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting what you're feeling here."
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I mean, like with that kind of stuff, you typically, I guess, keep that amongst your group of friends. There, the fact that this girl had mentioned it to me, and she found it hilarious. I don't know how to read into that.
No, I'd say don't read into it at all. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm just gonna take it as face value. It's a compliment. Her friend flicks her bean to me. I'm great looking and sexually attractive. That's all I'll take it as.
now you should start sending more shirtless pics to the girl you're seeing so she can pass them along.
Okay. Okay. At what point do I unsolicitedly send dick pics? The answer to
Un-
that is never. The answer to
okay,
that
yeah.
is never. No
Wait, but
one.
if
Go
it's a
ahead.
girl you're dating,
I'd still think that's a no. Unsolicited.
well, it's like okay, if you're dating a girl and she just randomly one day sends you topless pic, that's appreciated.
It is appreciated, but I think it works it dynamically. It works differently between guys and girls, right? If a
Yeah,
girl sends topless photos, nudes, or whatever to a guy, the guy's gonna go, "Ah, cool, great," and they can do their whatever they want with it, right? Don't share it. But
okay.
like, if a guy sends a dick pic to a girl, her reaction is not gonna go, yeah, I want some of that. Like, I find that I would say, like, probably all girls look at that and they would laugh, like, just out of the sheer absurdity of it, right?
Yes. Okay, wait, I'm gonna add a caveat to my side.
Okay.
If you're dating the girl and you've already slept together, so she's already seen what she's working with here. That's then
I,
there's a chance
I
you could just send one.
pop. Okay, okay. Of course, there's always exceptions to every rule, but I would say, as a hard rule, just nobody wants unsolicited dick pics.
No, you're right. Okay, what about you just hit the gym, you did your workout, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You don't send dick pic, you send a shirtless pic of yourself,
Shirtless,
maybe with some
shirtless pic,
flex.
I'm fine with. right?
Okay.
That is totally fine. I think when it's just of genitalia, it just becomes it's not worth it. Because I would say that the first response a girl's gonna get is when seeing a dick pic is first just shock, like what the fuck,
Why?
and then I'm gonna in my mind it's a guarantee that she's going to laugh out of the absurdity of it, right? And that's never something you want to associate with, the thought of your penis, right? Right? You never want to you never want to have that girl draw a line that says his penis and the first thing she thinks of is just laughing, right? That's never a good thing.
You never want the words laughter and penis in the same sentence. Ever.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay, one thing I did here was you don't just send the junk pic. You got to make it a nice picture, you know?
So like I'm framing it up. It's got a top hat and monocle.
No, no, but yes. No, what I'd heard was it's like don't just make it the junk. Like it's like do the full body or a half body or whatever.
Okay.
So you have some frame of reference.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
at that point, you're showing off the whole package instead of just the package.
Oh yeah, like like I can understand if you just literally send a picture of dick. It's like, what? Yeah, what?
Why?
What?
I can understand if a guy stares at boobs, the guy goes, okay, there's a lot of things I want to do with that. A girl stares at a picture of a dick, a penis, and it's like, what? Like,
yes.
Okay. Like it's just I think fundamentally guys and girls react differently to
Yes. So
photos
okay,
like
so yes, I would 100% agree with that one. But I'm gonna say if you've been dating for a while, if you've already done the deed, and you make it, a full body, some flexing or whatever, good shot. Maybe,
maybe she'd enjoy something like that.
could be. And the ultimate Chad move, send it with a softie. Like not
Yeah, just full
Not
on
right.
flaccid and
just. Hey, man.
does this turn you on?
Haven't seen it like this before, have you?
uh,
Now I'm thinking of first you send the flaccid pic and you go, me missing you, and then you do the next one erect and be me remembering you. Now we're talking romance here, buddy.
that's what you have on like your Valentine's Day card. You send that to our workplace with a bunch of flowers.
You lift me up, baby. I think we are top tier romance.
Yes, and this is why we are in long-term relationships, right? Right?
Oh yes, this
Yeah.
is you're talking to professionals here.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think guys don't usually get compliments and like they stick with you for forever, and I think it's also the fact that we don't notice a whole heck of a lot of things. Like the receptionist down at work got her hair cut and like highlights put in. I didn't notice a goddamn thing. I was just oblivious to that fact, and everyone was going around complimenting on how well she looked that day, and I was like, huh. Did she do something different? Like I had to sit and I had to wonder a little bit, and I think
You're
maybe
just
it's
staring at her.
yeah, maybe it's just the fact that we don't notice these details that when stuff does get pointed out, especially on us, we go, hey, other people do care about how I look.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something you have to train yourself. Absolutely. And I think that's where the guys are very flirty or just charismatic, really good with women or people in general. They're actually the ones who are really paying attention to that stuff. And they're like, oh, I do know what your hairstyle normally is like.
Like I am paying attention to you
I do
and
look at
not
you
just
sometimes.
staring at your boobs.
Did you do something to your boobs recently? No, I just laugh because like sometimes you talk to a girl and they're like, "Oh, I chopped so much hair off," and I'm like, "Oh, really?" And like, "Yeah, they took off like 3 inches." Hmm.
Is 3 inches a lot? I need to know right now. If
Please
you
tell me
think,
it's a lot.
please tell me it's a lot. Please tell me it's enough.
Lift me up here. Whereas I don't know, for me personally, I go to the hairdresser once like fucking bi-yearly. So when I get a haircut, they're taking a lot.
Yeah, yeah. They just
So
okay.
go from hippie to military.
Yeah. So Ray, I've told you probably my best compliment I've ever received. What would you say is yours?
Hmm. Fuck. Uh, oh, I'm gonna have to think on this. Hmm.
All right, Ray, you're really throwing off my. You guys remember every little compliment they receive.
Yes, yes. Okay, but in my defense, I don't remember anything. So,
Yeah, yeah. The years of just drinking straight Coca-Cola and diabetes really gets to your brain.
yeah, all the energy's going to I'm
Other
not sure
places.
where. Yeah, I'm uh I'm shipping it off to overseas. Um, I think one that stuck with me was my sister said I have long eyelashes, and I think that was a good thing,
I guess
possibly.
possibly it's not a backhanded compliment.
I don't think so. So I was like, hmm. And yeah, no, you're right. Where it's like that was years and years and years ago, and I still think I'm like, oh, but I have long eyelashes. Keep that in the memory bank. But other than that, it's usually the basics. Like if you get a haircut, someone's like, "Oh, your hair's looking good today." But I mean, that's the one day. You
Yeah.
get one day out of it.
You get one day out of it, and then you go to sleep, and you wake up the next morning, and it's just all disheveled and matted up
Yeah.
again.
Oh, I still feel bad about. I just got a haircut. I don't know, like a month ago or something. And the girl was so gung ho. And I think like I went to an ultra cuts, which is the lowest end of the low ends. And the girl working there, she had come from a different salon, and it was like a nicer one. So she's used to like doing a really good job. So she's spending so much time on my hair, like really fucking going into detail, doing every little thing. And then she's like, "I think this style would really work for you," where it's like I part it over to the side,
Yeah.
like is that a comb over or not really?
No, it's just a
No,
side part.
side part. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, I think this would really work for you," and I was like, "No, I just brush it forwards. Let's go with that." She's like, "No, no, no. Like, let me show you. It's gonna look great." And she does it all up, and she's putting in the spray and the gel and shit and everything, and makes it and like it looked good when she did it. I'll give her that. And I was like, "Yeah, no, I guess it looks good. Um, like, thanks." And but then we were going to it was I was going to the movies with you, and I wanted to shower before going to the movies, and I hadn't showered yet that day. So I immediately left the barber shop, went home, and took a shower
I
and
imagine
destroyed
like
her work.
Ray's the type of person that doesn't really care a whole heck of a lot about how you look. Like as long as you're comfortable, right? That's the main thing. So I just imagine like one day you go out and you're getting like a personal suit and stuff like that done up and stuff like that. And you look fucking fantastic. You leave the store and you're just wearing a t-shirt and jeans. That's what you're comfortable in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, like you said, comfortable. So immediately after showering, I did my hair the same way I always do, just brushed it forward. And I was like, all right, well, you tried there, lady. Good effort. I don't know. It's hard to make a change stick, I guess.
Yeah.
Just the idea of like, okay, I'm going to change my hairstyle and do it the exact same way, this other way now for months or something.
Hey, who knows? Yeah, maybe if you get a compliment and it sticks with you long enough, it's like, I'm gonna wear my hair like that every day.
Hell yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
press people.
yeah. Look
And maybe that's
presentable to the public.
well, and that's the problem is I'm not trying to impress anyone at the moment. So, like, hello, I'm here. You're welcome.
Accept me as I am.
You don't like me at my worst.
You don't get me at my best, at my semi best.
If you, if you don't like me at my onesie on the couch.
All right, I want to. Another thought has just popped up in my head about that compliment I got. Does if say I knew this girl firsthand and this she mentions that she could masturbate or she has masturbated to you, does that change the relationship dynamic?
Did she say it to you or to the other friend?
To you directly, like if you knew a girl and she had said this to you, does that change the dynamic of the relationship?
Okay. First of all, I think there's a big distinguish between the I would and I have.
Okay. All right. Let's break it up into two pieces right now.
Let's go. Two worlds.
Let's start off with I would.
I would. I'm gonna take that as just a compliment and the maybe trying to be funny compliment. Do not read into that more than.
Okay.
Or you need a lot of other signs going along with that.
Okay, so like this is Exhibit A in the case.
Yes, it's Exhibit A, and it is not enough to take this case to court, not even close. But it's just another piece to work on.
Okay. Now let's look at the other scenario there, where it's I have.
I feel like you should read into that. Like, if that's not a complete joke, like if she doesn't say that and starts laughing really hard or something, then you have to read into that, right? Right?
See, that's where I get lost in thoughts. Is like if I read into that, then it's just going to be a fucking cycle of endless thoughts over and over and over again, right?
Yeah, and that's like rule number one of the internet is they always tell you that like when a girl like don't read too much in anything because
sometimes they're just there to be nice.
Sometimes people are just nice, and sometimes you completely miss the ball on shit.
Yeah. When a waitress compliments you, she's probably just doing her job.
Just looking for tips.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is even if you see that and you're reading into it, you're like, okay, this has got to be a sign. Don't jump head first into it. Be more like a smooth one where you're like, should I be reading into this? Say something.
Is there more?
Or like, can I watch?
Can I join?
See how that gets you. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think it really does come down to, I guess, the original dynamic of whatever relationship you had beforehand.
Yeah.
Because if you've been best friends or whatever, then whatever you laugh it off as like, oh, it's just pals joking about or whatever. And it's like all of a sudden your coworker says it to you, and you're like, I don't know how safe I feel in the workplace anymore.
That one came out of left field.
Yeah, do I need to talk to HR?
And you would know, Jason.
Look, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything. I haven't had to talk to HR about anything sexual. It's just all the inappropriate jokes that I do at work.
Yeah. So, no, it's a lot of things you just got to take with a grain of salt and laugh it off.
All right. We're gonna call it there. Just a short little podcast there. Because everybody else forgot about, including you, Ray. So,
not bad.
Yeah. That we're just gonna have a short little thing there, and we'll hopefully get a full session in 2 weeks from now. Yeah, because we're still doing that every other week.
Still doing bi-weekly. We'll try and come up with an actual topic for next time.
Yeah. All right. Well, Ray, you look fantastic today in your messy-ass bedroom.
Thanks, bud.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye, guys.